All right, we're going to start with Jordan's onslaught against Islamic State militants. The country says it's now carried out nearly 6 airstrikes since a Jordanian pilot was burned alive.
Many of the targets include ISIS logistics sites and training camps. The leader of Jordan's Air Force is promising to, quote, wipe them from the face of the earth. It comes as U.S. military advisors are training Iraqi security forces for an offensive to reclaim Mosul and Fallujah. As the Washington Post reports, those efforts will likely involve risky urban warfare. But in an exclusive interview on NBC's Meet the Press, Secretary of State John Kerry said he is confident the U.S.-led coalition has the upper hand against ISIS.
Are we actually winning in our goal of diminishing and eventually destroying ISIS?
Well, I believe we are on the road to. Yes, I absolutely do. And I think the evidence is not in my saying it, but it's in the facts of what is happening. We have taken out a significant proportion of the top leadership of ISIS. Their command and control facilities have been attacked, interrupting their command and control. They no longer can communicate the way they were as openly. They no longer travel in convoys the way they were as openly. We have said since the beginning this is a long-term operation, not a short-term one. But we believe everything, including the governing process in Iraq itself, is moving in the right direction.
Meanwhile, the parents of an American female aid worker who was kidnapped by ISIS militants are holding out hope that she's still alive. Islamic State militants on Friday said that Kayla Mueller was killed during one of Jordan's airstrikes in Syria, but U.S. officials say there's no evidence to support those claims. And Jordan says the airstrikes were miles away from where Kayla was being held. She was kidnapped 18 months ago when she left a hospital run by Doctors Without Borders. That's the aid group. Until Friday, her family asked news organizations not to report her name, citing safety concerns. Foreign Policy reports that Kayla's family was opposed to a risky military mission to rescue her, preferring negotiation talks instead. That reportedly led to U.S. officials rejecting proposals before they reached President Obama.